And see here, as VDS, now we are going to see this characteristics. So as VDS is increased from 0, ID will increase. So you know that whenever I'm going to see, I'm in this graph, you see there is no VGS. VGS is constant. I'm going to keep VGS constant. Initially, you see 0. VGS is 0. So when I'm going to increase VDS, the current will increase and then it will become constant. And area is not going to change. So when I increase my VDS, my ID will increase and then constant. So the region, this region from O to P, this is called as the ohmic region. It is almost looking like a straight line, right? So I can write in this region, current I is proportional to V, looking like a straight line. It is varying it is proportionately varying. So 0 to P, that point is called as ohmic region. And after P, what happens? Pinch off happens. So pinch off kapron, the current will be constant. And after a particular voltage, you will have the breakdown happens. Enormous current will be flowing through your device. That is called as the breakdown region. So மூணு region இருக்கு பாருங்க. Ohmic region, pinch off region, breakdown region. Ohmic region it will be increasing. It is not constant, it is varying. Okay, after pinch off happens, the current will be constant. ஏன்னா pinch off the current will neither increase because the channel is pinched off. The depletion regions are meeting. So constant current will be flowing through my device. And after that, if you still increase your voltage, breakdown will happen and enormous current will be flowing through my device. Okay, so you can see in the ohmic region, the resistance is given by R is equal to V by I. V is going to be VDS, I is going to be the drain current ID. Okay, so in this region, if you bias your JFET, you can use the device as a voltage variable resistor or voltage dependent resistor because you can see the resistor depends on voltage VDS. So in the region, ohmic region, R depends on V. So you can use the device as a voltage dependent resistor or voltage variable resistor. So please understand the three regions. One is the ohmic region where the current will increase slowly, and then in the pinch off region, the current will be constant. In the breakdown region, the current will be abruptly increasing. And when you increase VGS, the maximum value of IG will start reducing. Reduce aguduna, the depletion regions will be moving close to each other. So as you increase the value of VG, the current will be decreasing. It will be decreasing because the depletion regions will be growing in size. And once they touch each other, then the current will be 0. Okay, so the value at which the I current becomes constant is called as the pinch off voltage, VP. So when VDS equal to VP, you see ID is maximum. So how much ever you increase VDS beyond VP, the length or the pinch off will increase and you will not get any increase in the drain current. So how much ever you increase the voltage beyond the pinch off voltage VP, the drain current is going to be constant. It is not going to increase because the area is going to be அதுக்கு மேல உங்க ஏரியா வந்து ஸ்ட்ரிங் பண்ண முடியாது ஏரியா becomes minimum so constant current start flowing into your device and finally you see at a certain point after B ID suddenly increases it is due to avalanche breakdown so உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் I need not explain about what is avalanche breakdown so 1 electron becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes, it is going to multiply as 2 power n, correct? So when more number of electrons are available, they will break the covalent bonds very easily. And the depletion region is reversed bias. So they will cross the depletion region by some way, giving rise to enormous amount of current flowing through the device. So that voltage is given by breakdown voltage BVDG0. So this is the variation of the graph, which is shown by the four parameters O, P, B, and C. O to P, ohmic region, P to B, pinch off, B to C, breakdown. So this is how your drain characteristics graph will look like. Any doubt in drain characteristics, you can ask. All these concepts you cannot understand it immediately. Definitely you should have some doubts. I'm not sure if you're not active in the class or you're logging in and going out. See, I waste time calling each of you and asking for questions because you will escape and say that my mic is not working, I'm not able to speak, and other things. I don't want to waste time in that. So I am pausing after every important topic to give you time to speak. Please utilize that time. Any doubts so far you can ask. We are going to pause for a few. In the same graph, can anybody say what was it in BJT? In BJT, how did we get this graph? Can anybody compare and what is the difference? Can anybody say with BJT and JFET? In BJT also we got the same graph, right? So the collector current will increase, it will be constant. Can anybody say what is the difference between that graph and this graph? Can anybody recollect and say what is the difference between that graph and this graph? The graphs were almost same, right? It was increasing, then constant. Here also same and constant. Here, the breakdown happens at a very nearer voltage itself. But we would not have spoken about breakdown in BJT in the graph. We would have just stopped with this portion. Now breakdown will happen at a very large voltage. So the breakdown happens at a very large voltage, but in effect, the breakdown happens at a very reasonable voltage of VDS. So that is the big difference between the characteristics of BJT and FET. Okay. So when VGS is negative and VDS is increased, so you know that the gate is always maintained as a negative voltage. The reverse bias is going to be further increased. Okay. So when you draw the negative value, you can see the value. What they are saying is the value of IDS is reduced. So first VGS equal to 0, you get maximum value of IDS. When you increase the gate source voltage, when you give -1, you see the value of IDS is reducing. When you give VGS equal to -2, you see from -1, the value is reducing. -2 -3 it is reducing. And what is the reason for that? The reverse bias voltage will increase the depletion region width. So when the depletion region width is going to be increased, it is going to occupy a considerable portion of your channel, blocking the current. That is why you can see the reduced current from VGS equal to 0 to VGS equal to -3. And IDSS, IDSS is called the constant value, saturation current. They call IDSS as the saturation drain current. The constant value of ID is called as IDSS. Even saturation current also, you see VGS equal to 0, it is maximum. When VGS equal to -3, saturation current is also dropping. It is reducing. Because the channel width is reduced. Channel width எவ்வளோ கம்மியாகுதோ the current will be less. It's just like you have a road and the road is completely occupied with vehicles. More cars are going through the road. Then you have to go very slowly, right? You cannot expect your vehicle to go in a faster way. But are they road free on the now? You can drive at 100. Same logic. The channel width is more current can flow through the device. The channel width is less, then you cannot expect more current relatively from the previous value of VGS. The current will be relatively reduced. That is what is they want to analyze it from the graph. So from the graph, it is seen that above pinch-off voltage at a constant value of VDS, ID increases in the case of VGS. Hence, JFET is suitable for use as a voltage amplifier similar to transistor. So what they are saying, we can use JFET as a amplifier just like transistor. Even you see when pinch off is going to happen, the drain current is not 0 because a constant current is flowing through the device. See, pinch off condition, what is the pinch off condition? The area of channel is minimum. Channel is not completely cut off. The area of channel is minimum, but still current will flow. So use that is the very, very important thing. When pinch off happens, you should not mean like the channel is cut off and the current is 0. No, when pinch off happens, the current becomes constant because the minimum area will be applicable always. It is going to be applicable always. So you should not think when pinch off happens, this current, drain current, again it will become zero. That is not happening here because the drain current is becoming constant because the pinch off will have minimum area for the drain current to flow. Only after breakdown happens, you have enormous amount of current flowing through your device. So if the drain current has to be reduced to zero, then the voltage has to be reduced to zero. So when you want to do that, the reverse, when you that you want to make the drain current, what is the way to make the drain current zero? Can anybody say how to make the drain current zero? How to make ID to be zero? Think and say me the answer. It is very simple. From the graph, you can say how to make ID zero. How to make the drain current zero. I don't want to call your names because you are not responding. I don't know how many of you are active in the class. I am doing my duty. Okay, it's your thing to listen to the class and get the concept clear. If you are logging in and going out somewhere, I am not responsible. Okay, how to turn zero? If I adjust
ID
VDS,
should be 0.
no, if I adjust VDS, can I make drain current zero? Because when I adjust VDS, drain current is always increasing, correct? The VDS nala, I cannot make my drain current zero. Then where is the trick?
Increase the resistance.
I don't have control over the channel. How will you increase the resistance? See, I told you VDS, by changing VDS, I cannot do anything because when the drain current is increasing and becoming constant, so it is not becoming zero. So there is no use playing with VDS. So what I should do alternatively? Think innovatively, folks. See, logic the zero how it is possible logically inside JFET. I'll show you the diagram. When you want to make drain current zero, what is the only possibility? What is the only possibility? You should not make way for the electrons to flow inside the channel. Correct? Electrons, they need to flow from source to drain. If they have a clear path, they can flow. If you block that path, electrons cannot flow. How can you do that? How can you do that? I need to ensure that the two depletion regions are going to meet. How will I do that? So
Reverse by
if they two are touching each other, then there is no way, right? So electrons cannot flow through the channel and no current is produced. So you have to reverse bias. Where is the reverse biasing terminal available in JFET? You have this reverse bias voltage VGS. So the trick is with VGS. If you want to make drain current zero, only option what you have is reverse biasing the PN junction diode, or I can say you increase the value. See, VGS equal இங்கே வந்துருச்சு graph. So when you make VGS equal to minus 5 volt or 10 volt, the graph will be always constant at zero இருக்கும் graph. So when you give more negative voltage to my gate terminal, I can make the drain current to be zero. Is it clear? So drain current can be made zero only by VGS and not by VDS. Please understand this very well. That's why we have this another supply voltage called VGS. In case if I want to turn off the device, turning on is done by VDS because when the current is constant, the device is turned on. But when I want to turn off my device, turning off means I have to make the current zero. So I can make the drain current zero only by reverse biasing the PN junction or giving more negative voltage to the reverse PN junction diode. So that is in my hands in the form of VGS. So when I make VGS more and more negative, I can make the drain current to be zero. Please understand this very, very clearly. So drain current depends on, if I want to increase drain current, I have to increase VDS. Correct? If I want to make the drain current zero, I have to decrease VGS. So drain current depends on voltage. whatever be the condition, drain current depends on voltage. So I can call this device as a field effect transistor. And this voltage is in turn got by the electric field. So whenever you apply a reverse bias voltage, the electric field is set up, right? So the electric field is going to control the drain current in my device. So that electric field controlled device is called as a field effect transistor. So if I want to, I once again say, please understand this. If I want to increase my drain current, I have to increase VDS from 0. You see, drain current is beautifully increasing and becoming constant. If I want to reduce the drain current, I cannot change this VDS. And VDS increase panna current increase na ahum. So if I want to reduce my drain current, only option what I have is making my gate more and more negative. So when I make my gate more and more negative, it reverse biases my PN junction diode, and the depletion regions are going to be increased in size, and they're going to touch each other. When the depletion regions touch each other, there is no way for the majority carriers to flow from source to drain. It's going to block your way. So which means the drain current is going to be 0. So that is how these transistors were named as field effect transistors. You see, whatever variation I have to do for my drain current, I have to have the help of VDS and VGS. Both are voltages, and voltages are obtained from electric field. You can get voltage. If you apply voltage, electric field is set up. If you apply electric field, voltage is got. Both are interdependent. Okay. So if I want to change or if I want to manipulate my drain current, I have to play with VGS and VDS. Very, 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 very important. So in the case of any doubt in N channel JFET so far, please ask any doubt if you have in N channel JFET. I hope things are clear. Yes, if you're having any doubts, if you're feeling hesitant to ask it in the class, please ping me in WhatsApp. At least in that way, I'll be very happy to clear your doubts.